the inspiring story of Milkha Singh. In a small village called Govindpura in undivided British India, now in Pakistan, a young boy named Milkha Singh was born. Little did the world know that this boy, who once ran barefoot in the fields, would go on to become India's greatest sprinter. Milkha's early life was filled with happiness, surrounded by his parents and siblings. However, in 1947, when India was partitioned into two nations, India and Pakistan, his world was shattered. Communal violence broke out, and in a horrifying turn of events, he lost his parents and most of his family before his eyes. With tears in his eyes and fear in his heart, Milkha ran for his life, crossing the border into India as a refugee. Homeless and orphaned, he lived in refugee camps in Delhi, struggling for food and survival. At one point, he even considered joining a group of dacoits, bandits, to escape poverty. He worked as a boot polish boy, a shop cleaner near the old Delhi railway station, and in between stole goods from trains to make ends meet. The petty crimes landed Milkha in jail, and he was bailed out by Sister Ishvar, who sold her jewelry to get him released. But fate had other plans for him. One day, Milkha's elder brother, Milkha Singh, encouraged him to make something of his life. Taking his advice, Milkha decided to join the Indian Army. After several failed attempts, he was finally selected in 1951. It was in the army that his destiny changed forever. During a training camp, Milkha participated in a 6-mile cross-country race, not knowing it was meant for the best runners. Though he had no prior training, he finished 6th, surprising everyone. The army officers noticed his natural talent for running and encouraged him to take athletics seriously. From refugee to champion, with sheer hard work and dedication, Milkha started training rigorously. He would wake up before sunrise and run endless miles, often on an empty stomach. He trained harder than anyone else, pushing himself beyond limits. His first major success came at the 1956 National Games, where he won the 200-meter and 400-meter races. This was just the beginning. Making India proud, Milkha Singh soon became India's top sprinter and went on to achieve incredible milestones. 1958 Asian Games, Tokyo and Jakarta. Won gold in the 200 meters and 400 meters races. 1958 Commonwealth Games, Cardiff. Became the first Indian to win a gold medal in athletics, 400 meters. 1960 Rome Olympics, entered the 400-meter final, competing against the world's best athletes. He was leading at first, but slowed down slightly, finishing 4th, a heartbreaking miss, but still one of India's greatest Olympic performances. The Flying Sikh is born. After the Rome Olympics, Milkha was invited to Pakistan for a race against Abdul Khalik, one of their best sprinters. Despite the tensions between India and Pakistan, he agreed to race. The stadium in Lahore was packed with thousands of spectators, eagerly watching the two champions. As the race began, Milkha sprinted like the wind and defeated Abdul Khalik by a huge margin. Impressed by his speed and determination, Pakistan's President, General Ayub Khan, gave him the title the Flying Sikh, a name that would become legendary. A life dedicated to sports, after years of dominating the track, Milkha Singh retired from competitive athletics. He was appointed as the Director of Sports in Punjab and worked tirelessly to promote athletics in India. In 2013, his life story was published in the book The Race of My Life, which later inspired the Bollywood movie Bhag Milkha Bhag, starring Farhan Akhtar. The film brought his extraordinary journey to the younger generation, inspiring millions. Milkha Singh lived a long and fulfilling life. However, in 2021, at the age of 91, he passed away due to COVID-19 complications, just a few days after his beloved wife, Nirmal Kaur. The entire nation mourned the loss of India's greatest athlete.